I'm looking at this little dot. I think
Little
that's the
camera, yeah.
camera. Hi, I'm Lolly. I'm 25 years old and I'm the editor of a local magazine called Lollipop, and this is Made It in Burnley. Don't forget to follow Burnley Social on all the social media platforms, and you'll find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So Lollipop Magazine is a local northern arts and creative magazine that I set up at the beginning of last year. It's designed to be a platform to shout about local creatives, so writers, authors, poets, musicians, artists, photographers, directors. We have a film section in there as well, and it's basically just to celebrate the wealth of talent that we've got in the local area. It all came about because basically I thought there's so much going on locally that's not being spoken about and not being really shouted about within our local area. There's just so much talent going around, especially in the music scene, I believe, in Colne and Burnley. And it just felt like these people were putting all this great stuff out there and just not getting any recognition for it. So I just set up on my own and thought, you know what, I'm going to start talking about it. So I started conducting interviews with loads of random people, really, musicians, artists, and it all started coming together really nicely. And that was at the beginning of 2019 that I launched the first one, and it's just been growing ever since. So my biggest achievement, I would say, has been when I won the Sub-36 Creative Award at the end of last year. That was a really big boost in confidence and quite a big surprise, actually. I wasn't expecting it, so it's really great to be part of that network now. I would say my favourite feature that's been in Lollipop so far has been the one that we ran on Hebden Bridge Film Festival. It was the first ever film festival that they'd run there, completely independent, and we got to take a sneak peek at how it was all put together. We got really close with the festival directors, got to see what went into all the programming, scheduling, and we got free tickets to the whole event for the whole weekend, and it was just a really good weekend and a good little snippet into what goes into all these things in general. What I like best about Burnley is the community spirit, definitely. When I was thinking about launching it and spoke to friends and family, but also just people generally in the creative industry locally, they were all super supportive and really encouraging. And I don't think that you get that many other places. I know that for the company that I work for as well as a copywriter, Route 52, they're based in Burnley and they've been really supportive of this new endeavour. And, you know, just everyone that you speak to, whether it be someone that I'm interviewing for a feature or someone that is interested in the magazine or someone that's interested in putting it in their shop or their coffee shop or wherever, they're always so encouraging and enthusiastic, and I think that that's amazing about Burnley. I'm really excited about the next issue because I've been planning it for a little while now. It's going to be a lockdown issue. I know that a lot of creative people have been struggling during lockdown, so this is kind of their story. I've kind of handed over to them, as well as local business owners. We've got their perspectives on how they've been coping with the pandemic as well. But it's really meant to be more of a positive vibe to it, just about, you know, how we've grown from this difficult time. And, you know, we've got some really gorgeous photographers' submissions from really early lockdown stages when, you know, we could only go outside for a bit of exercise, and the weather was gorgeous, so we've got some lovely photos to look back on. And I've also run a feature on the Colne Blues Festival, which obviously really sadly didn't happen last year because of the pandemic. So that's a really nice little piece of nostalgia to put in there as well, so I'm excited about that. Oh god. Plans for the future. I suppose it depends on how far we can plan at the moment. With everything that's going on, it's quite difficult to plan. Plans for the future is just to try and, you know, keep keep Lollipop going, basically. It's all editorial space, there's no ads in it, so all of the funding, the way that it's funded is through sales. So as long as I can keep selling it, and as long as I can keep getting it out there and keep getting readers, it will stay for as long as I can manage it. So I suppose the plans for the future is to just try and keep continuing to grow that readership base, and getting these stories out there to people that want to read them.